Hey guys, Grumpy Gamer Guys, GB Tzarinchilla here, how we all doing? Bit of a strange one today. I managed to record this entire video without any voice audio whatsoever. I left the old microphone on mute. So I'm going to do a bit of a talk over on this one, which is going to be a little bit strange. Basically kind of give you a heads up if I can remember exactly what I was doing. But yeah, we'll see what we can do, as apparently I'm bouncing around in the video. I must have been bored. Oh look, we're going to do something. Now what we having a look at? Yeah, we've been doing some mining. Got a few bits and pieces. Now, basically everything I've got is to show you some more mods and what have you. And for the life of me, I can't remember what mods it was. I think basically what we're going to be looking at is the Dartcraft. Now basically I'm watching this as it's recording my voice. I'm having to watch the video, which is a bit confusing, but basically I'm using force gens and I'm making a force rod. Now the force rod allows you to create force trees. Now the way I'm doing it here, because I'm not actually using force wood, it makes an almost broken one that you get 2 or 3 uses out of. Now basically I'm going to make a stick, make a wee stick, and then I'll put that into the force rod. Put that in the middle, put the force nugget to the bottom, and the force whatever, to the top, and there we go. So yeah, this basically, when I get myself some saplings, apparently I was explaining a lot more than I realised. Pop that in there, there we go, get some 4 saplings, and I think that's the rod duffed. You only get like 3 uses, so. But yep, now force saplings obviously give you force wood, which allow you to make stuff like that as well. Apparently I'm going looking for something. Excitement, ahoy. Showing you some ores. Could be anything. So yeah, whilst this is going on, I'm casting some metal for some reason. Can't remember why. I'm half asleep. This is what happens when you don't remember to check your microphone's not muted. You end up looking an arse. So yeah, whilst I'm doing this, since this video I've also done some more work. I've kind of tidied up down here a wee bit more, got rid of some of that marble that you see on the floor, extended it a bit. I've also been exploring. There's some really cool stuff in this mod pack, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's really cool, and it's really hard to talk over and explain what I'm doing. By the look of it, I'm making Invar armor, a custom Invar, I think. I can't see; it's a bit blurred in my preview menu. Now that there, if you notice, is the screen for putting your armour on. There's more slots because you can actually attach bags and stuff like that as well, and they don't take up a slot. So that's pretty cool. Right, I'm going out front. As you can see, the garden's looking pretty good. Get some of this cotton, which you can turn into wool. Kind of handy, considering we don't actually have a bed yet. And I'm going to plant these force trees. Plant the force trees. Doink. Right. And where the heck am I wandering off to? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Right. For some reason, basically what I needed bone meal to try and grow them quicker. So I decided to go wandering off into the wilderness. Now I'm about to get attacked by a spider that I've not seen. But as you can see, that bronze sword is a bit OP. Hello, piggy! Now, wandering around, and I actually spot something pretty cool whilst I'm killing pigs and picking up pork. Because, come on, who doesn't like bacon? I mean, to be fair, everybody likes bacon. Like that tree over to the left that you just maybe saw at the corner of your eye has got cobwebs on it. And I get attacked by a spider here. But then I realised there's a spawner underneath it, which is a bit strange, so I dig it out. and I hack it up, and there's a chest under it. Look at all the cool stuff I got in here. It's a bit of a strange one, but I mean, a floppy disk, I haven't got a clue what that's for. It's probably for some important mod. I didn't actually have enough room to take everything. I kind of went exploring without room, which was a bit of a silly idea. Probably would have been better just throwing away the buckets, because I've got like tons of them. But no, that was pretty cool. So now when I'm out and about, I'm basically going to be looking for trees with cobwebs on them to see if I can find a wee spawner underneath, because you could end up with some really cool stuff. Now, for some reason I got into my head that it wasn't just trees with cobwebs, so this is me going exploring, just checking. But as you can see, it's getting darker, which is kind of what we're after. Because I'm wanting to kill some skeletons and get their bones and make bone meal and cool stuff like that. Now, I do have a little bit of armour, not masses, but it's enough to actually pretty much defend me against any sort of damage. Now, I'm running about kind of exploring at this point, but I found the sheep, so I managed to get some wool, but stupidly I realised I wasn't picking any of it up because, of course, I've got no room. Yeah, I think I finally realised that I could double up the buckets at least, like a noob. And then I go to make sure I get a third piece. Basically to get my 3 bits of wood so I can make my bed. But yeah, it's the creepiest thing ever, watching myself play the game and try to remember what I've done. I don't recommend it, folks. But yep, oh, it's a peck, or a pesh, depending on how people call it. But he's a little dude that goes around pinching stuff, and I don't really know if there's any use for him. There probably is. Oh, zombie, kill the zombie. Look, I'm not dying, people. I'm still alive. A game where I've genuinely not died. I don't know what to do. That guy had goggles on. Oh, it's a hat. I think yep, I got the hat. Which is always nice. It's nice. Need to find some skeletons. Where's the skeletons? Hello, Mister. Oh, hello. Hide behind the tree. Stab him. Stab him again. And then realise, oh look, I've got no room in my inventory. To be fair, I would have been better throwing the wood away. Because like I have a ton of it from all the trees I've chopped down. But apparently I think completely different. Ah, look at him in his gold armour. Ow. There's a sniper in the woods, get him! I'll have a bit of that, thank you. Right, go nobble him. Hello, Mr. Skeleton in the glowstone armour. Can't believe skeletons cheating this. They wear armour so that they can survive during the day. I mean, come on, how's that fair? But hey ho, that's me got some bones. I'm going to go make some bone meal. And I'm going to apply it to the 4 saplings. And normally I'd be singing like or randomly dee 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 here, but you know. So yep, I'm gonna play some. Oh yeah, this is what I found. It was that hole. I was trying to work out how it actually worked, but there's probably some use for it. There's a lot of shift-click commands or commands where you need to hit buttons and certain things. In Dartcraft in particular, when you're making force items, it's the same. So you know, not like that's confusing or anything. So we have 1 magical tree, 2 magical trees, 1, 2, 3. I did a pun. Just gonna chop this sucker down. Get the force wood, which is good for various bits and pieces, but I'm not picking it up because I don't have any room. I think this is where I realised that I might just want to make a crafting bench, and also a chest. In fact, I realised that after I dropped that wood down there. I'm chopping wood down. Now, as you can see, you get 4 saplings from the trees, which obviously allows you to plant more, and you get nuggets, which means you don't actually have to use them to create the bars. But yeah, so it's about half an hour of me recording this. I said I was going to keep it down to 20 minutes, but I always get a bit carried away. I'm not entirely sure why. Excuse me, I'm going to drink a juice. Right. Well, whilst I'm making a crafting bench and a chest and all the exciting stuff, what else have I got planned? Well, I still play World of Warcraft. I wouldn't say I'm brilliant at it. I do enjoy playing it. I love playing Warlock. I like playing my Paladin, but I actually prefer playing my Paladin as a tank. For some reason I decided to level my Paladin as a healer and a Retribution class. Now, Retribution, for those of you that don't play WoW or don't know much about WoW, is DPS basically. You hit things and you're relatively good at hitting things. Tank means that you can actually go up to bosses and hold their aggro and take a lot of damage before you die until a healer can heal you, and the healer obviously keeps you alive. So yeah, but I got my Warlock to level 90 and been running around the Timeless Isle getting all my gear up so I can go do Siege of Orgrimmar and stuff like that. I've done the bosses in the middle a couple of times and got some cool stuff off of them. But yeah, I thought I might actually do a couple of videos. Nothing major, just me randomly playing around with some of the other guys that are playing the guild I'm in. The guild I'm in that we've actually had since release, in one form or another, with the majority of its leaders still being that. There's not a lot of guys in it, but we are a max level guild. We used to all be really into the game, but having played it since release, we have been playing it for some time, so it's understandable that we may have gotten a little bit bored of it. But on the flip side, we are looking forward to the expansion. The expansion should be fun. Whole 10 new levels and strongholds and new dungeons, and it sounds like it's actually going to be a bit harder, because to be fair, it's a bit too easy at the moment. I mean, I wouldn't even think twice about the ability to go into Siege of Orgrimmar after you've run around in an island for a bit. I mean, I got to level 90, ran around an island, got some gear, now I'm doing the top end raid dungeon. Yes, it's only going to be a random group, but at the same time, it shouldn't be that easy. It should take a bit more work. That was a wisp flying around. Don't want to aggro them because they hurt. And I'm getting... some of these forest trees are quite tall. Hello! And that forest tree won't grow because it's too close to two things. But I don't realise this, because I'm a bit thick. So yeah, the problem is as well, is I only needed like 1 or 2 of these trees, but I get fixated. I'm like, oh, I must plant more! I must plant more trees, nice, shiny trees, gold. If they were coal trees, it'd be understandable, because yeah, as we all know from my songs, coal powers everything in Minecraft. Well, that's not entirely true, but you need it to get set off at least. But yeah, I'm randomly running about, trying to figure out where I'm going to plant some of these, like a noob, because apparently I want millions of them, not just 1 or 2, I want every forest tree on the planet. But yeah, so I get those planted, now I'm going back in, and I think the plan is to actually go and make a few bits and pieces. Now, pretty sure I make a force axe. Zombies at my door in a minute, bet ya. But yeah, look, make force planks, put the plank in the middle, nugget at, no, make a stick, put a stick in the middle, put a nugget at the bottom, put the bar at the top. and then we get a fully powered Force Wand, or whatever it's called. I can't see because it's a bit blurry on my preview screen, but it's pretty cool. You can do loads of weird and wonderful stuff with it. Use it in casting. Oh look, there we go, zombies at the door. Hello, come in. Now the problem is, this bit here is right next to where my original base was, with the bog standard doors. This building here, I've used the what's it called? Carpentry mod to make the doors, and then I've put iron blocks into them, so they've effectively become iron doors, but they still open like normal doors. But the wee base to the side has still got normal wooden doors, and because the zombies think they can get to me, even though there's no bit to link, they're basically trying to break down the doors. So at some point I will have to address them by putting carpenter's doors up, and even making them out of stone, because stone's a bit, considerably harder than a wooden door anyway. But yeah, I'm making something here. I think it's my force axe. Now force axe, as it is bog standard. I mean, it pretty much just works like a normal axe, and it's got the same kind of durability as normal axe. Now you can repair force stuff by putting the force gems in, those wee yellow cheese slices in the bottom left hand corner of my inventory. You can pop them inside to a force item to repair it. It turns it into liquid force, and then it absorbs liquid force to slowly repair it over time. But what you can do is, I think I'm kind of searching through here. I start looking for the Dartcraft mod to show you. But basically, you can build a table where you can then enchant it, and the Dartcraft stuff becomes stupidly powerful, which is pretty cool. You can have it so it basically does an area of effect. You could do stuff for the axes, but the weapons, the four swords and stuff like that, the upgrades you can give to them are just immense, absolutely immense. One of the things you can do is you can make a force pickaxe for mining, and then you can apply a flint to it in the table that you make. Can't remember the exact name, but I'm pretty sure that's it, force infuser. And when you put a flint in, it actually gives your pickaxe grinding ability. So basically when you're mining, you will get to its basically what we've been doing there. It will turn it into 2 ground amounts of the ore automatically when you mine a single bit of ore. So as you know, at the moment, if we put ore into the smeltery, it doubles it up. Well, it automatically does it, so we can actually just put it into a normal furnace if we don't want to risk mixing it and making some obscure kind of blended metal or what have you. But there's loads of stuff for the Dartcraft. A lot of people say the Dartcraft mod is particularly overpowered, but considering this mod itself has got dungeons and stuff like that, I mean, there's absolutely a shed load of fun bits and pieces you can do. We need to be overpowered to survive some of it. But yeah, this is me going to test it, because I'm not really test it, and this is where I find out how particularly rubbish. It's like, oh, yeah, it's got about the same kind of chopping speed as maybe iron, so that's pretty cool, I suppose. But at the same time, there's nothing special about that, nothing fancy. But the main point is the fact that we can upgrade it. This is why we're playing with the Dartcraft mod. We're going to try some cool stuff with it, because it's another mod that we haven't really looked at. There's loads of other mods in this mod pack as well. Apparently you can make a big boat, or a sailboat of sorts that has a chest on it and stuff like that. You can also do loads of weird stuff. You can make cardboard boxes and actually pack stuff up like chests and stuff and carry them away. So you can carry the chest with all its items and away in a cardboard box. So we decide to relocate because we get bored of this place. If you see me stopping and starting at the moment, for some reason my game started to lag out. It's kind of annoying, but it's just one of those things. Now, basically I go off exploring. I don't know why I decided to go off exploring. I could have ended the video there, I do apologise, but hey, we get to see this cool zone. I also quite like this frozen zone in the corner. It's making me think I might actually want to do a let's build kind of Frozen theme thing. Yeah, I know it's a Disney movie, but it's quite fun. You've got to admit it's a fun movie, and we've already got the wee snowmen. Yes, the snow golems, but whilst I'm out here, I realised there was some lava on the surface, so I decided to go pinch some because we need it for the old smelterino. So I gotta get some lava. Now, whilst I'm out, I also come across a whole pile of other stuff, like a witch's circle, where I think I kind of kill the spawner that's hidden there and pinch some stuff. I don't think there's anything particularly amazing out of that, though. I could be wrong. I'm surprised this melted stuff hasn't melted from the lava, though. Normally it does. There's the witch's circle. Oh, and there's a ice elemental who I decide to go kill. See, told ya. Bronze sword, overpowered, although it isn't the most powerful sword you can make, and it hasn't even got any enchants on it yet. So it's relatively underpowered. So basically, a lot of this is just me exploring now, and then it's my kind of outro video that you all expect at the end, the usual stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to apply some music to the rest of the track. You guys know the usual stuff. If you've liked it, like it. If you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. And if you haven't already subscribed, remember we got that YouTube giveaway. Once we get to 50 subscribers, somebody gets the pig. But thanks very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you soon. You will see that the video kind of lags out a wee bit. I apologise, but yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I'm sorry this one lost its audio clip, but I hope it wasn't as too bad with me trying to cover up for it. But I'll see you all again soon. Thanks very much. Goodbye.